Yo, what's going on? It's your boy KB Tyndall, man. Welcome to Tent TV. You know we got you covered. Right now, I am chilling with two brothers that came out to California, man. They making moves out here. They moving around like an artist is supposed to do. I got my man Lyra Wilder and my man JT Make Moves.
Yo.
What's going on, fellas? All right, man. Yeah, man. Pleasure to have y'all, man. So, first of all, man, how's Cali treating you, B?
Hey, man. Beautiful. What you say, women, weed, and weather?
Yeah, women, weed, and weather, right?
Never lied about it.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. You liking the vibe out here?
Yeah, man. I'm loving Cali, man. It's my second time out here for real, man. It's always love. I feel like I could be from here, so I always enjoy being on the coast.
That's what it is, man. That's definitely what it is, man. I'm myself a New York native, man, and I came out here a little bit over 3 years ago, man, and I've been here ever since, man. I love Cali, man. I love it out here, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
So let's just jump right into it, man. I'm gonna get into a few things. We're gonna get into some music, you know, stuff like that. But first, I want to take it to something kind of political. We all know about what Gucci did, you know, a week or so ago. How do you feel about that?
I will say, you know, that's typical though. It's like so cliche. That's what you do to sell. And like I say, I try to stray away from stuff like that because I don't shop at Gucci anyway.
Right.
But for the most part, like I say, that's not right, and I wouldn't shop there. But
right. Okay.
I'll say that's a strategy to sell. That's business.
Right.
You get under somebody else's skin to get more money another way, and then eventually, you know, you let wounds heal, and motherfuckers be right back.
People be right back on it.
So, yeah,
Right. What's your take on it, Jay?
I mean, we just gonna see how long it lasts, man. Like, you know, everybody gonna say boycott this, boycott that, but nowadays, you know, in this social media age, it seems like everything got 15 seconds of fame and then it's over with.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, soon as another artist, you know what I'm saying, the next artist to come out with a hot track or a hot line about Gucci, everybody gonna be right back on it more than likely. So, we'll see how things shake out. But I mean, I think that was ignorant for them to put something out like that. You know, they should have been more mindful, especially in today's climate and stuff. But we'll see how long it lasts. Yeah, you know, we'll see.
I mean, I think it definitely boils down to what kind of staff members they got working for them. You know what I mean? Because nobody from anywhere where we from is even going to condone something like that.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They would have been in a staff meeting and somebody would have looked at them like they was fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So, people, you know, sat at a round table and said,
let's put this out. Yeah, definitely. That's crazy, definitely.
Yeah, Gucci, that's bullshit.
That's straight bullshit. Lyra, man, originally from East Orange, man. Jersey's in the building, man, definitely.
City, Brick City, you know.
City. For sure, definitely, man. When you were coming up, man, what kind of music did you listen to, man?
To be honest with you, my mom, she really started me off because I grew up with my grandma, and she started me off with like gospel and whatnot.
Right.
So I'm real familiar with like John P. Key and you know, that's big. That was big in my house. So John P. Key, CeCe Winans.
Nice. Okay.
I can go further, but as I grew up with whatnot and I came to North Carolina, it was more of like, you know, old school, like old school music. Luther Vandross,
right.
My brother, he put me on like a lot of '90s music. So hearing like the John B's and you know, Genuine and all that type of like R&B, that kind of, you know, molded me in a way. But the hip hop was always there, you know.
Right.
Growing up and you watching it, you want to imitate it or whatnot. So that was always there. Tupac, Biggie's, but you know, but for the most part, it started with gospel.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And what about you, JT?
I had to say, coming up listening to music, man, I was probably real contemporary. My pops or whatever, he listened to the radio and stuff like that. It wasn't like he was putting in CDs and stuff. So I know my uncle, he had a huge little thing of like cassettes and stuff like that. He had all the classic 90s in there, the DMX, the Biggie, the Pop. But I would say the first music I really connected to was like Wayne, really.
Okay.
My grandma, she bought me 3 Christmases in a row. Every Christmas in a row it dropped. She bought me the Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3.
Nice.
And the thing about that was she wasn't, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't paying attention when she was buying, so she'd be the only one buying me the unedited version. So those would be the ones I listened to the most. So I had to say, you know what I'm saying, just Wayne, you know, that whole era, Jeezy, T.I.,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, Ye, and then, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
leading up to Drake, really, you know.
That's what it is, definitely, man. Independence, man, as an artist, man. Lyra, I mean, you've been coast to coast, double XL, World Star. Like you've been a lot of different places, man. People have seen you out there, and you continuously on the grind now. What is important to you about independence, and how do you maneuver as an independent artist?
As being independent it's a tug between, you know, two different worlds, because like independent, you pretty much doing everything yourself, but
Right.
that freedom is like, you know, it's a beautiful thing because you're not on no, you know, time frame, somebody else clock or whatnot, and I can weed out the middleman, you know, so I can conduct business myself, so that's
Right,
beautiful. It is cons like being able to focus mainly on the music. It's kind of difficult when you're your own entity and you got to do everything yourself. But
Right.
for the most part, like I say, I prefer to do that than have somebody on my back, coattail, telling me like,
Right.
do this, do this, do this. But throughout it, you know, I feel like today's age, with the young generation, you know, independence is gonna be more active because them contracts ain't really like, if you love the music, you can do without the money at the beginning, you
Right.
feel me? Until
Right.
the door come knocking, and then they gonna give you the money.
Right.
You know,
It's gonna be there.
but you gotta endure, and this is what it's about. Like, not only am I doing music just to do music, I'm showing people it's a way out. Like, it's somebody probably in East Orange right now watching me, like,
Right,
yo,
right.
this dude came from here and he went here with it, you feel me? So,
Right.
especially back in North Carolina, Durham, where we from, like, people just know Durham is Duke. That's what Duke is,
Right,
you feel me?
right.
But it's the trenches. It's like so much going on out there, and like I say, for us to weed our way through it, you only get so many options. As not so many options as a black man, because there's so many things you can do, but it's in the hood, you feel me? Like it seemed like it's limitations.
Okay.
So it was like you got to make your way out, and I feel like this hip hop shit with me and the homies, what we doing, you know, in the independent form, like it's gonna be bread, it's gonna be food for us all to eat.
Right.
You feel me? So like I say, many hands make light work. So like I
That's
say,
it.
as long as we stay focused, and for the young generation, stay focused and keep doing it. Persistence. That's what my mama taught me. Persistence.
Absolutely.
And regardless, you feel me? You can be mediocre, but with persistence, man,
You can be
know,
anything.
Anything. So, like I said, if you're
Yeah.
great at what you do
Yeah.
and you're persistent at it,
Yeah.
your time gonna come. So just be patient and keep, you know,
Yeah.
stay independent. if you ask me.
Everybody's just one big break away.
One break away, you're right.
You know, that's all
You're
it
right.
is, man. One break and then you go on that run.
Ain't no
man.
shortcuts.
dope.
Right.
Yeah,
One break,
absolutely.
mhm.
JT, for you, man, what's important to you about being independent?
I'd say the most important thing about being independent really is just being able to be in control of your own destiny and being able to see the benefits of your own work at play. So, you know, I've never signed a deal or anything like that, so I'm not too familiar with how that works. But, you know, I'm assuming that once you do that, you know, you basically on the clock, you on schedule.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, if you fail to meet whatever credentials, then you know what I'm saying, you might lose your backing them, you might lose your buzz. But when you independent, it's really all in your hands.
Right.
And so I believe, you know what I'm saying, we be talking about it all the time, we believe in the universal theory, you know what I'm saying, you always gonna get out what you put in. So when you independent, you really gotta stand on that because your work is gonna speak for itself.
True.
And you ain't gotta depend on nobody else to put you in place.
Right.
Vice versa. If you want to see anything shape, you gotta go out there and put that work in. So,
Absolutely.
you know, that's why we appreciate being able to link up with people like you,
Right.
or wherever it's at when we're doing our networking, because we know that's all face to face and that's 100.
Absolutely.
we can stand on that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody put us in that spot. That was our own networking and stuff like that. So.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, and you know, for me, I mean, the networking thing, man. People underrate it so much. You know, especially artists that have been independent for years. They kind of get tired of that. They get tired of that whole networking thing. But in my opinion, like that's something that you got to continuously do.
That's like your fan. That's
Yeah.
your grassroots fan base.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
outside of social media and everything, people still got to see it
Yeah.
in person.
Yeah,
You got to be able to touch
absolutely.
it, be able to feel it.
Yeah.
Because we came out here like, okay, well, you know, we got the interview, we got a
Right.
couple things set up, but
Right.
still, let's get to original grind. Let's pass out some CDs, you know. Even
Right.
if you don't listen to CDs no more, that's like memorabilia.
Right,
So
exactly.
you got that CD that's in your head out of the plant. You know, you see it on social media. You know, you see another face, you're gonna forget. It's a lot of us, you know, that's up there. But
you give people something they can touch.
They can touch, you're right.
You know?
And that goes a long way. So
Yeah.
like I say, just have some form to give. And we're giving it away. We don't want your money.
Right.
You know, that come on the back end. We giving this away. So when you give somebody something genuine, like I give you a shirt off my back, and I'm not giving it to you just to get something back. I'm giving it to you because this is who I am. You feel me? You gonna be like,
right.
I can relate to this dude.
And they gonna remember that.
Yeah, you gonna remember that.
Yeah.
You gonna intrigue, or you gonna want to know more about me. So
Absolutely.
that's how
Yeah, man. I mean, I know a lot of artists, man, that are independent that still do that, man. They give out that hand-to-hand movement, man. Is what it's all about, man. People, yeah, because when people can touch you, they can feel your energy.
Exactly.
You know, and that's the most important thing, man. As far as music, what are you guys working on right now at this moment?
Well, we actually up here on a promo run for our new single. Actually, DJ VIP.
Okay.
That's Nipsey Hussle DJ.
Right.
It's in his DJ pool. So
Okay.
we working with All Money.
Yeah, I saw you at the Crenshaw's.
Yeah,
I saw you at the Marathon store. I saw the photos. And everything. Yeah.
That's why I told myself I come down here to, you know, go check out Nipsey Hussle. Spot.
Absolutely.
Good guy. But yeah, we pretty much promoting our new single every day, and Moonlight. And like I say, we feel like we got one right here.
Okay.
And it's just changing the whole atmosphere of what music is, you know, putting a whole new sound up there.
Right.
Like, you know, after a while, sound change, and I feel like this is that time period now. So
Right.
that's what, you know, that's what we're doing. And like I say, my man, you know, he let you know a little bit more what he got going on.
What's on your end?
Oh yeah. So me and Lyra, you know, we definitely got the Everyday and the Moonlight that's coming very, very soon to all platforms, so y'all be able to go check that out.
Okay.
But over on this end, man, right now I'm just working. I put out a project probably, I want to say a few years ago now, but I still been like kind of eating off that a little bit. So that's All Real Talk, ART, All Real Talk. That's available on all platforms.
Okay.
I got a couple videos out on YouTube and stuff like that, but you can go check out all the new music and stuff like that at makemovesmusic.com. www.makemovesmusic.com. That's the one-stop shop for all my stuff. But right now we just working. Like I said, we got the 2 singles that we pushing right now.
Right.
Kind of got those focused on, and then once we let those do what they're supposed to do, then we have more in the chamber.
Definitely. I know. The plug that actually got us introduced, you know, Cat Daddy.
Yeah, shout out Cat
to Cat Daddy.
Shout out to
Definitely big
Cat
time
Daddy.
guy. You know, definitely a good dude, man. And once again, that goes back to that whole networking thing, man. You know, and that's somebody that, you know, we both been networking with for years, man. And it opens up chambers, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's a beautiful thing, man. As far as the music is concerned, right? Okay, so we can take this from one aspect to another. For lack of somebody better to talk about, you look at a guy like Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? And you look at everything that he's gone through. Look at the music he was putting out, and now look at him being, you know, with the feds and him running his mouth and doing what he's doing.
Singing like a bird.
Do you feel like the music that's out there now contributed to that?
Yeah, and just being, you feel me, like having a camera right here all the time, you feel me, you letting people know what you're doing, and, you know, of course, it's like back in the day, you used to be intrigued with people because you didn't know what they was doing. Yeah. Now it's like, I can tell you what I'm doing, and chances is I can show you too. So when I show you, you feel me, like, you know, chances is this is actually what's going on, so people be telling on themselves.
Big time.
It's not good, because the sad thing about it, it sells. It's selling people, and it's like, but it's temporary. You feel me? Like you can only, you know, build up a wall so high before you feel me. You can't go.
I mean, I think anybody from the hood just looked at his persona and you automatically knew this ain't no street dude.
Yeah,
because street dudes don't talk like that.
Yeah.
You don't run your mouth. You don't put your business out there. So I think the people that didn't understand that were the people that fed into that, and they made that grow.
Exactly, and those the people who buy the music.
Yeah, and those
the people who buy the music.
What's your take on that, Jay?
I mean, you know, I feel like you said, man, everybody's seen it coming.
Right.
Really in one aspect or another. Either, you know, he was going to end up in the situation he in now, or maybe even worse, you know what I'm saying? Boy might have ended up hurt or something like that.
Right,
but I mean, you know, it just come with the game. I feel like at every iteration or every generation of hip hop, you know, you got the people that you can really say represent hip hop at that time, and then you got, you know what I'm saying, the people that represent the parody of it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I feel like he was just a product of the day and time, the social media generation, the trolling generation. Right. You know, everybody that just go out there, the whole gangbanging situation, you know, that's all the young niggas do now. Yeah. So that was like, you know, that was it for that. You know what I'm saying? Now it ended the way it ended. And everybody looking around like, yeah, you seen it coming. Yeah. But before you seen it coming, you know what I'm saying, you probably was supporting it and endorsing it and stuff like that. So, you know, that just
that's the bad thing about it too, because it's like everybody who's shaming him is every single body who was rolling with him. Yeah. So it's like, you feel me? Then technically, y'all are part of the problem.
I saw his baby mama online, and she running her mouth, and I'm like, you wasn't saying all that when that money was coming out.
You know what
I mean? So it's a touchy thing, man. Definitely.
And it's more so. It's also just more of an endorsement for niggas like us. You know what I'm saying? Artists like us that ain't out here trying to reach for a gimmick or a persona, or trying to be commercial mainstream. That's trying to stick to what we know and stick to ourselves and still give people something that they can connect to. It's like, see. You know, because all, like you said, independent, you know what I'm saying, struggle, grind, you know what I'm saying, out there trying to get yourself right, market yourself. It get tough when you see other, you know what I'm saying, other things happening around you look like they lead to success, but, you know, this just make you want to double down on your own self-confidence and, you know what I'm saying, make sure you stay true to what you do, because all the glitter that ain't gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Ain't gold. I mean, in North Carolina, I mean, you know, we could talk about J. Cole, you know, who represents North Carolina to the fullest, man, dope-ass artist, dope lyricist. You know, my artists coming out of there, Rohan the Great. You know what I mean? You know, definitely on hip hop and on the reggae tip. You know what I mean? You got the baby that just signed the Interscope. The baby is real heavy out there right now. You know, and you guys are coming. I mean, what's important to you about putting on for North Carolina, for the state as a whole?
Really is like getting you feel me, like the backing, like getting people to actually realize like North Carolina is a place that you should pay more attention to with the music, because not only what J. Cole and them doing prior to, like when you had Lil Brother in there.
Oh yeah, you know, definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
A whole bunch. Like from our area, we have a guy named, you know, a lot of people may laugh at it, but his name was Twip. Okay. And he was grinding. He was actually doing his thing, and kind of sort of like he put on for our area, and you know, why not? We push it further with not. Right. So, you know, the whole Durham area is like, it's a music hotbed. It's a lot going on in Durham, you feel me? But, like I say, on a higher radar, the Babies and the J. Cole's and, you know, everybody, as of us trying to get there, you feel me? But, like, for the most part, man, it's all about showing the talent that we got. So, you feel me? Damn, what J. Cole did, what the Baby did, it brings it to all of us. So therefore, you know, you just keep blessing, keep getting.
Yeah. And for you, what's important about putting on, you know, for the city?
Yeah, I think it's just along the same veins. You know, just trying to keep shedding that light on North Carolina. A lot of people don't be knowing stuff, but North Carolina be connected to a lot of mainstream and relevant things that be taking place, and sometimes it's kind of like people from North Carolina don't get their credit. They always put it so somebody else from the area, you know, J. Cole, the Baby, is also King Mez. Right. And the thing is, King Mez was from Raleigh. That's right, people knew that.
Yeah, that's right.
But he came out I'm pretty sure, Durham and Cali for a minute now. Yeah. And, you know, people probably know from North Carolina, but he staking his claim way out. And it'd be a lot of situations that be like that. Like somebody from NC or travel somewhere else, the same way Cole went to New York before he... You know, that's why it's a lot of, the Baby really doing his thing, because he kind of was like the first one that did it from North Carolina and everything. And it's like, when you look at these other regional hotbeds, you know, Atlanta, New York, LA, Chicago in the Midwest, even New Orleans and stuff like that, it's like they got like something distinct that you can relate to, but it's like Carolina don't got that. Okay. Everybody that was coming out of Carolina had to be either a conscious rapper, you know what I'm saying, or they had to sound like an Atlanta rapper. And now it's like North Carolina finally getting a chance to actually make a name for itself, have a voice for itself, and have a sound that people can connect specifically to Carolina and not like Carolina.
Okay.
So it's something entertaining and fun and interesting to try to be a part of to kick that door down. So shout out to everybody from North Carolina that's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Matt G.
You already know, man. Bring it back to the app.
Got to shout out the peoples. Definitely, man. Lyricism.
Ooh.
You know, for the last few years, you know, the South has definitely been prevalent. You know, and there are some great lyricists that come out of the South. A lot of people like King Bears, definitely. You know what I mean? I'm heavy on this 2 Chainz album right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bang that on the way.
Yeah, definitely. Chainz definitely doing his thing, man. You know, lyrically as well. From the music that's been being put out the last, say, 5 years or so, a lot of it was not heavily lyrically influenced as far as the content was concerned. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, because I know you're more on the lyrical side. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about the fact that, okay, well, maybe the music, maybe the genre is coming back full circle and it's coming back to lyricism? How do you feel about that?
I was about to say, well, I guess when you hear a lot of people, when you getting fucked up, intoxicated and shit, you ain't trying to hear nothing that's goddamn. You want that shit straight there.
Right.
So you know,
right.
I feel like now a lot of people, like, if you notice, we kind of getting away from the lean.
Right.
I hope that's where we going. So we getting away from the prescription drugs and getting fucked up, the Zans and stuff. So we getting back to our mind. We getting our mind back.
Right.
So as you get your bands back under you, you know, you figure stuff out. You know, you go. You can actually go to your mind bank and do some stuff. But as of like the lyricism thing coming back, that was the competition before the beef.
Right.
That's you feel like we gonna compete with the lyrics. Now it's like we gonna compete with the guns.
Right.
We gonna see who can drop somebody off or whatnot. But hopefully we can stray away from that a lot more, because it's like with a lot of rappers dying and stuff and. You know, and people dying from trying to live a rapper life. You know, we can see that a lot, and you know, our whole culture, they say, try to plays into the art of music or whatnot. So, like I say, with the lyricism coming back, you know, you'll get those artists who actually deserve to be where they supposed. You know, not trying to say you party, you turning up, you don't deserve, but you know, just originality, the art of music, the beauty of music. You know, lyricism is beautiful to hear a line that's aligned a beautiful way, you know.
Give people
something make you feel, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just natural, you know. When it's natural and you ain't got to be intoxicated to feel it, that's what we need, you know. So,
right. You?
Yeah, you know, I feel like the lyricism, people was straying away from that as far as like people wasn't running to. Oh, this what Bruh said, it all to be about. Now, how it sound. So people are shortening their lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel like hip-hop music is always going to have its niche set of fans that's going to appreciate lyricism and bars and wordplay, even if it's not the commercial or the hot thing or the trendy thing in hip-hop. I feel like there's always going to be that sector of fans that appreciate that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, my boy LeRoy, he be on the conscious tip. He be on, well, I ain't even gonna say conscious, but my boy got bars.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He lyrics. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody such as myself or somebody else, and they listen to that, they appreciate it. So that's why it'd be important to stay true to yourself and make sure you put your all into putting yourself out there, because you just gotta reach the people that want to hear what you got to say. And over time, as that fan base start to build, then you're gonna find yourself going from niche to mainstream. So you ain't gonna have to sell out and do, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's something that people just gotta stick with, you know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, that's who you is, then there's gonna be people out here that still wanna hear that.
Right.
You just gotta find them.
Yeah. I mean, you know, for me, man, what hurts me the most is seeing young artists that are on the cusp, like they're right there, and they're getting ready to blow, and then something fucked up happens. Yeah. Like look, the young boy, what is it? YNW Melly, I think it is. You know, like
that shit crazy.
I mean, like he's right there. You know what I mean? And about to really change his life and go in a different direction, and then all of a sudden some street shit comes in, and it just screws up the entire program. You know what I mean? And that's what hurts me the most, man. So when it comes to the younger kids and the younger generation, man, what's the message that you want to put out there for them so that they don't go down some of the paths that some of us had to go down to get to where we are?
You're right. I just say, man, it's perception. Don't look at what somebody else doing and think if you do it, you gonna get that same door, you gonna get that same opportunity. It don't work the same way, because really, if you really think about it, you're following somebody. You feel me? Like I rather, as an individual, you would rather be in a line that's very long that you know you'll get to the front instead of going to a line that you know you're getting easy because everybody else getting there.
Right,
so I prefer like I say for the youth, just you know, find something that you like to do. Like, you feel me? It's okay to watch what somebody else doing and you know, like, okay, that's cool. But for the most part, if you gotta follow somebody else and you're not living your life, you know. Right. So they say it can't be like that. It can't be like that. For the young boy to get locked up for pretty much advertising what he do, like on his phone, and to the world to prove, like, you feel me? Like, we shouldn't have to prove a point to somebody that should accept us for who we are. Right. Like, I'm pretty sure if he was to go about it another way, you feel me? He probably would have got a whole different reception of it, but it's still like, bro, people accepted you for who you was. Like, you know, now, you know, them people ain't gonna buy your music now. Them people ain't gonna put nothing on your book. And it's really hurting your family. If you got kids, like, you know, that's kind of, but like I said, when you step in these streets, there's no in and out. And I just hope they understand that the internet is a easier way to get caught up. Just like, you feel me, damn, a snitch. The internet is a snitch of itself. You feel me? So you gonna snitch on yourself, I'm gonna help you even more and do it. And that's what the internet is. That's what the phones is doing. Like, put your phone down and pick up a book. Or youth, put your phone down, you feel me, pick up a book. Or, you feel me, get out and play. Do something constructive. Because like I say, you keep looking at this shit, you're gonna eventually start doing it yourself. That's all we are, a product of what we see, where we at. And like I say, to grow, you feel me, you gotta be yourself. You can't grow when you're being somebody else, because whatever they do, you're gonna do next. You're gonna follow like whatever trend, you feel me. Like, it's okay to be adaptive, but sometimes having your own niche is, you know, it's the okay thing. So be yourself. Youth, be yourself.
What do you want to tell them?
Yeah, I would say for the youth, you know what I'm saying, one important thing is going to be make sure that you lock in and stay in tune and true to yourself, because now with social media, it's like bro was saying, it's like the monkey see, monkey do movement. Everybody in competition to try to keep up, and everybody want to be at the front of all the new trends, not even realizing that as soon as you sell yourself out to be, you know what I'm saying, cool for that trend, when the things switch, now you're going to get left back, and you still got to deal with all the decisions you made trying to keep up with this.
Other trend,
so, you know what I'm saying, it's important for people just to stay true to themselves and lock in on and focus on what you want to do, and don't worry about, you know, it's like they say, it's like, don't look around or look down, not around, or don't look around, look down, or something like that. However it going, it's like, bro, you got to focus on what's in front of you and what's on your plate, because when you look around, you're not doing nothing to benefit yourself. And, you know, that's like I said, it's just a common trend. Like, the social media, the whole thing with social media is everybody is on there scrolling, trying to see what somebody else doing and trying to keep up. And you see it translating through the music, because all the music sound alike. You see it translate, you know what I'm saying, through the streets, because now all the youngins, since when everybody been a shooter? And now, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even realize that, like, what come along with that. Like, people shooters wasn't talking, going around putting themselves out there saying I'm this, but now it's like every other young dude is the shooter and is ready to set it off and stuff like that. And it's like people starting to jump into that as a trend. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm supposed to do.
And all he trying to do is impress the people around him, or whatever the case may be.
Now you get stuck in the situation, it's like, dang, I didn't even know about this part.
Exactly.
So it's like, young people, you just gotta stay true to yourself, stick to your goals, stick to your morals, stick to what you know. Don't go out your, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say don't go out your comfort zone, you gotta grow. But don't do nothing stupid just because it's what everybody else doing.
Absolutely.
Figure out your own path and then walk it.
Absolutely.
But you do gotta live your life though. We can't tell you what and what not to do. Live your life, but think about that shit.
Absolutely. All right, so Lyra, man, last words for the viewers of 10 TV, man. Tell them what, you know, anything else that you got coming up, any kind of you know, web series, clothing, anything like that, and let them know where they can keep up with you on social media as well.
We got a show coming up in New York the 20th. we'll be in Brooklyn. And like I said, you can keep up with me at Lyra Wilder, LYRADER at Gmail. I mean, you can hit me up at gmail.com, but you can keep up with me at Lyra Wilder, Instagram and Facebook. But like I said, what I got coming up next, like I said, with these two, after we drop these 2 singles, I probably have like a album out by then.
Okay.
And but like I said, I just want to do things the right way. You feel me? And not rush it, because what I'm doing now, from just doing covers and stuff, and like I say, still dropping singles and reaching different levels. Cause like I say, I got the lyrics, I got the trap, but that's everything that I am. You feel me? So like I say, just reaching different lanes, and eventually it'll be like, okay, here's a project that everybody can have. But like I say, for the most part, you know, just keep grinding. You know, I'm a man of many tricks, so I might have something out tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah.
You know, so just keep people thinking.
Steady working, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely. JT, man, last words, and let them know where they can follow you on social media.
So yeah, man, shout out Matt G from the Ave, shout out Trailers from the Ave, man. Austin Ave Bust Your Ass, that's a collaborative project. You can go check that out on all platforms. All Real Talk, JT Make Moves, that's across all platforms. Moonlight, every day, that's what me and bro got on the way. That's coming real soon, so stay tuned. Follow me on the gram, man. It's gonna be at JT_Make Moves, at Make Moves Music. That's gonna be on Instagram, man, Twitter. And then MakeMovesMusic.com. That's the one-stop shop for all my content, man. Go check me out. Stay tuned, locked in. We got a lot coming for you, man. We got some real music we want to put into the atmosphere, man. We think people will rock with it, so we can't wait for the greatest people to live.
Absolutely. And you already know what it is, man. I'm KB Tyndall. You can follow me on Instagram at KB Tyndall. And you can also follow us at Tent TV. You know we got you covered. We keep you locked in with the latest and the greatest, man. We out of here, baby.
Yeah.